say I never dare to think about you in that way, but I would be lying. And I pretend I'm happy for you when you find some dude to take home.
Wanna make this?
I could say I never dare to think about you in that way, but I would be lying. And I pretend I'm happy for you when you find some dude to take home.
Here is how you make a Roblox GFX animatio. First, you go on Roblox Studio. Import your user. If you don't have it, it will be in the description. Import your user from plugins and spawn in R6 and make sure the X is on the origin thing. Bring up your character using the arrow and model at the top left. Then at the right of the screen, right-click your character and at the bottom click Export Selection. Put it in the folder you're using for this tutorial. Then now, we'll show you how to put your head inside of Blender my way. But if you know already how to put your head in Blender, skip this part and go to a different timeline. But if you need help for this part, follow what I do. After find an aesthetic model to use or use the one I'm using. I will soon make a video of aesthetic models I use for GFXs or animations. You can find a model at the bottom left of your screen. After when you find the model you want at the top right-click your model and at the bottom click Export Selection and put it in a folder by itself. Now wait until it's done loading. Now if you want a prop, watch this part. If you don't want a prop, skip this one. If you want an animal, I will soon make a video how to put animals in animations, or you could find one. First find your prop you're using in models again. Then right-click your prop at the top right and click Export Selection. Put your prop in a folder by itself. Also, everything you export in this video, put it by itself in a folder. Now let's go to Blender. Link will be in description only for woman rigs. If you have your own, open that one instead. When you open the women rig, take away the head by doing this. After, put on your texture. If you already know how to do this, skip this part. I'm showing you my way, just watch. When you put in the texture, make sure it's not empty for the image in some spaces. When you put in the texture and the head, I'm showing you my way. If you know how to do it already, skip this part. Click File at the top left, then Import Wavefront OBJ, import your head. This is my way. Rotate it by clicking rotate on the left side of the screen. To import the scene, click the same way to import your head, but instead in geometry to the right of the file, click the geometry and make sure that split by group is checked. Then click Import OBJ. It will take a little while to load based on what PC you're using. After when it loads, make a pose for your character for where your person will be for the animation. If you want to add the prop with the pose, if you have one, here is how. Also make sure that split by group is not checked. Also, if you're wondering how to move the arms and legs in an easier way, put your cursor not on the colors red, blue or green, but instead put your cursor in the middle of the circle and move your cursor inside with left click by holding it. After when you're done with your pose, left click and highlight your whole entire rig by clicking the head first, then highlight your whole rig with left click. Then move your rig in the model where you want it to be by clicking Move on the left of the screen. If your whole entire model and rig is not straight, then highlight everything and move it to make it straight. For you to add light, click the world that's red with a line inside of it, then click Use Nodes, then click the yellow circle and click Environment Texture. You will first have to go on this website Polyhaven, link in description, to get a sky you will like. Click Skies. I will show you how to get them. After, when it's done loading, look for a sky you like. I recommend Quantity Desk 2. Here is the sky. Make sure next to the purple download button it should say 4K NEXR, then click download. Go back to Blender and click open, then put in the sky you just downloaded. Check if the sky is showing light by clicking this. It should be like this with an aesthetic light. Now click Shift and it together, then click Camera. Click the camera icon, then at the bottom left, click View and then Navigation, then walk Navigation. You can move with W, A, S and D for your camera. Now put your camera where you want your animation to start at. If you think that some items don't have color, do this. If it says something and not show a color, then click it and click Disconnected. Time to animate. Bring the gray thing at the bottom and pull it up as high. That's good for you to animate. Make sure this circle is blue by clicking it. Click the camera and start. Look at what I do. Move the camera into the real place for your character to start at, or just move it a little bit. Make sure the keyframe is there and move the blue thing on it to either 35 or 25. Now make sure your camera is clicked and move it to your character too. Anyway, if it starts on your character, skip this. To make the camera frame bigger, do this. To test your animation, put the blue thing to the start and click spacebar on your keyboard. Now it's time to start making the animation. To make the character move for the animation, look at what I do. Make sure whenever you're making your animation, the blue circle thing is blue, and make sure the blue timeline thing is at 0. To do a wave animation, put the blue timeline thing and move the arm a little bit. Then put the blue timeline thing farther from where the other keyframe is, and raise up your arm. Now move your arm to either the left or right to start the waving animation. Then after, move the arm to the other opposite side that you didn't go to and do this multiple times, but remember to move the keyframe blue timeline thing. Now, after that, if you want to put your hand back down, look at what I do. Remember always to move the blue timeline thing. Now it's time to make the animation. When you're done, see, I have a lot of space. If you have a lot of space, put the number of frames for the end. That's so the numbers will have a time for the animation to stop. Make sure it has light, like this, by clicking this. To turn it back to normal, click this. Now it's time to render. Put the blue timeline thing all the way back to 0. To save the Blender animation if it crashes, click File, Save As, then click Desktop in your folders, then put it as anything you want. Then save it just in case if Blender crashes. Now it's actually time to render. Look at what I do. Make sure it says AVI, JPG and RGB. Then click the folder. The folder is for where the animation will be when it's done. Put it in a folder for your Roblox animation. Now to render, at the top left, click Render, then Render Animation. Then you're done. If there is an error or something wasn't working, please put it in the comments, and I'll answer. That's all. Bye. Lovies.